Hi, the topic of this video is about healing generational trauma and how to recognize it. Um, Many of us in this time when we're exploring our consciousness and doing our inner work will come across certain patterns in our life, things that seem to be repeating themselves, and sometimes we're not really sure where they're coming from. For example, this could be a depression or a pattern of people pleasing. And often these patterns have a source in generational trauma. It means that our ancestors, which are part of our design, and we're carrying their genes in our own genes, they have suffered trauma and they have adopted certain patterns to survive, and these patterns have replicated themselves within our own genes when we were born. Therefore, a lot of things that we do, we actually repeat from the past and we repeat from our ancestors. And doing some research and analysis about our ancestors' past, also by observing our direct family members, for example, certain patterns within the family on the female side, for example, for women, we can conclude a lot of things. And we can come to know where our patterns have originated. And by becoming more aware of them, we can transmute this energy, and we can also change the pattern and break this chain of generational trauma and generational patterning. This could also be on the emotional side, as I mentioned, feelings of depression, feelings of unworthiness. These type of things are also very much rooted in generational trauma. Conflict is also one of them. For example, people who are born in areas with war, with conflicts, they tend to carry this in their genetic makeup. And the key really to all of this is by becoming aware. And this process can be quite stressful because we learn about things that we weren't aware of, and we bring them into consciousness, and this can be a painful experience because it also shows us that we might not have had the treatment in our childhood that we should have had for us to develop most optimally. We have inherited things from our ancestors that we're not really happy about and that we're now being asked to transmute. Though on the positive side, we can also see it as something really powerful, that we're carrying this assignment and have this gift of transmuting this energy and breaking those chains of trauma and of patterning, of destructive patterns. Therefore, we can look at ourselves and see that we're very powerful beings with abilities to really overcome those patterns and overcome this trauma. So while it can be really painful and confrontational to heal, and this can take years, on the other end, we can also see that we are breaking the chains, not just for ourselves, but also for our parents, our grandparents, and our ancestors. And this is like the most, it must be the most gratifying work, at least that's how it feels to me. And I've gone through this process quite intensively. And I remember also periods of real anger and resentment towards my ancestors for giving me these gifts, things that I wasn't happy about, that have limited me in my growth, that have caused a lot of suffering in my life. Though looking back now, I can see that they were not able to transmute those patterns, and they've been suffering so much that they had no awareness about what to do and how to break them. And that I've come into this life to help them and help myself and help the family lineage to solve this and to transmute these negative patterns into the lights and to forge a new future for all of us, for my children, for their children, etc. Therefore, today I have deep gratitude for my ancestors, for their suffering, for everything that they went through, and for the life that they have given me. And this is my gift to them, my gift to Mother Earth. My healing is my gift to all, and it feels very gratifying, and I feel blessed.